Getting Siberyd ready for a road trip. For those of you that know Husky Camp, know that we have an old carpenter that we used to take to adoption events, and we've sold it. It's going down to a shop in Riverside that rebuilt the engine for us on Lawn Art, and then they're going to do a tune-up on it, you know, change the oil, that sort of thing. This thing's like really dusty, and like I said, you can do an oil change, replace belts, do anything that needs to be done, so the new owner can take it home to Washington. Inside the bus is very dusty, so I need to dust off the driver's seat, the dash a little bit, so we can kind of see what we're doing when we're driving this thing down the road later. All the dog crates, except for one's been pulled out. All that stuff in the back there is everything that came with the bus when we bought it. Bentley says hi. I'm getting plenty of help this morning cleaning the bus. The dash is dirty. Steering wheel was exceptionally dirty. But you can see it still says, there's a little white logo in the middle of the steering wheel there. We got the white logo on the dash. When I cleaned it up a little bit more, you'll be able to see it's been sitting still, not really traveling anywhere since we got out of rescue full time. So I want to clean this thing up so when Chuck drives it this week down to J&R, she can see her gauges. That sort of thing. Now the dash looks a little bit cleaner. Actually looks a lot cleaner. Actually see what the different gauges are. On this one, this is oil, fuel tank, RPMs, speedometer, odometer. It never worked for us. Air pressure, one needle, one tank. Engine temperature, amp gauge, and clock. And then these things here, I think this one used to tell you that was the emergency exit was open, and then that's turn signal, and then that's turn signal, and the high beam light for the high beams I think was in the speedometer. I can't remember. I haven't driven this thing in anywhere with distance in a couple of years. So this gadget down here on the left is when they convert it to air brakes. These are the air brakes for parking. It says spring brake control, so push it in for parking, pull it out to release. Most buses nowadays, you push in to release, pull it out to park. And this thing here is a one-time deal. If you lose all air pressure and you need to stop the bus once, you push that in and it will stop the bus once. We've used it before. Everything else down there is kind of dusty. Not going to worry about sweeping the floor or anything. Cleaned off the door controller, and I got to see about starting this beast.